So I'm back at the hospital because uh, I'm in a lot of pain, and yesterday they gave me a stent, and like they said, yeah, we're gonna help you. I'm like, okay, and like, cause I was like, are you gonna do anything today? And they're like, yeah, we're definitely gonna help you today. And so they decided not to do anything with the kidney stone. They were like, let's put a stent in. I don't know, like if it pushes the kidney stone out of the way or whatever, but to allow proper flow from the kidney to the bladder. And but they have to go up through your urethra, and to do that, and so they went up in there and then put a stent in. I don't know like how big it is. Like, does it just go from like the kidney to the bladder? I don't know. But I do feel like I have to pee more, and my dick does hurt. Like, God, and I'm peeing blood. Uh, it's pretty awful. Like, the contractions for the my kidney have been less, like, because it would like try to squeeze to like force to either like push the stone through. I guess there's muscle around there, or to get things moving, and so that would hurt a lot, and that has been less. But then that's been replaced by like a constant aching pain in my groin, and then it hurts so bad when I pee. I mean, like when I pee, like there's a wound like in my penis that is reopening every time I pee, and blood is coming out, and I can feel it. It's like it's horrible. So yeah, that's a thing. And so I was like, I need to see a doctor to get the kidney stone removed. And of course, yesterday, being Friday, they could have scheduled me for, you know, anything. And they didn't. They just were like, let's not say we did. So they didn't schedule me for any kind of follow up. They didn't schedule me for, to actually deal with the kidney stone. So I think I'm just going to go to a different hospital just to deal with it. But I'm not sure anyone will help me on a weekend because apparently doctors don't work on weekends. I mean, I had to work on weekends, I had to work nights. The world turns. People need certain things like American Electric Power. People needed electricity to work. So, you know, someone had to be around to deal with things. But apparently not doctors, right? Like, I don't get what the big deal is. Like, don't work Monday and Tuesday. Like, they have doctors that will literally work um, during the week, in the evenings, and at nights to do things for like emergency purposes. So I'm like, but not weekends. I don't know. I don't know. I'm tired of everyone apologizing for doctors and being like, oh, well, there's this other reason. I'm like, at my job, that doesn't fly. So I don't know what to tell you. So anyway, um, or the job I had. I don't have a job anymore. Uh, so yeah, so I guess there's another hospital I could go and just try and just be like, hey, you know, can you answer this question? I'm going to ask you following finishing this sentence. Will you be able to treat my kidney stone today if it needs surgery? And they'll be like, oh, I don't know, like, we'll just have to find out. What, you want to wait 15 hours and see? I'm going to say, no, I'd rather not wait 15 hours in a room and see if you could do that. Like, could you just check first before I wait 15 hours for no reason? And then just say, like, hey, is anybody on call, or would anybody be able to deal with this kind of an issue? Potentially, not guaranteed, right? Just like potentially, is there someone that, someone's got a bad kidney stone? Can they come and do something about it, or have they in the past? Um, is anyone listed on call? Just check. And I don't think they'll do that. They're going to be like, well, I'm sorry, we can't, offer you medical advice or some bullshit line. Until, like, just say you don't know. Like, I know you don't know. You know you don't know. So anyway, I'll probably try to go to another hospital and see what they can do. Another thing I imagine they're gonna say is, "Oh, you just got a stent. We gotta like let that heal or some shit." I'm like, it's not. Like, and I've talked with people online since this happened, and people are like, yeah, I had a stent for like a month. It just bled every time. I was always bleeding. And it's just like, so it just never heals. Okay. So now I have to deal with that crap when I talk with the hospital and be like, yeah, okay, so no, that's, you're misunderstanding. I have to tell them that, like, it doesn't like heal, and then we can do the surgery. You just have to do it. We just have to do the surgery. We just have to get rid of the kidney stone. Because if you get rid of the kidney stone, guess what happens? I don't have a kidney stone. And if you just take the stent out, it's like, oh well, even if there is an issue in there, like it'll heal. And if you're worried about like, you know, I don't see why there'd be the only abrasion I have is actually like where they first like on my dick. But the rest of it, like on the inside's fine. That doesn't hurt. Like it doesn't feel like it's been damaged. It aches. Like when I pee, like Jesus, it hurts. But anyway, uh, and I mean like through the whole way, like the kidney, I can feel my kidney clearly, which is not normal, and then it goes all the way down through the bladder, through just out the urethra, and I feel that it hurts so bad. It is way worse than a kidney stone when that happens. It's like, God. And yeah. So anyway, that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to give them a note, a written note. I had to drive to the hospital because I can't call the hospital and be like, can I leave a message for the doctor? Oh, no, we can't. Can I leave a voicemail? Oh, no, you can't do that. Can I go on my chart and like message my doctor? Nope. So it's like, okay. So I'm here. I had to drive and write a note to tell them that I'm worse than I was. The stent has made me a lot worse. I bleed whenever I pee. I'm in intense pain more often than I was. And I need to get the kidney stone removed ASAP. I need to get the stent removed ASAP. And I can't call and leave a message or anything for the doctor, so I'm giving this to you. Please help me. I have a 23 millimeter kidney stone. Please, please help me. And I say, thank you. So, what they're not going to do is they're not going to help me. But, I tried. I'm like, I gotta try and tell the doctor that things are fucked. And then if they don't do anything, that's on them. They can't come. They can't be like, well, you should have come in. It's like I did, and you didn't do anything. So anyway, so I'm back at the hospital, and I guess I'll be going to another one after I drop this off.